You know, it doesn't take much. It doesn't take much to change a life, to make someone's day. It doesn't take much to show someone that someone cares in this world. A small act, many times, is exactly what someone needs. And I look back at times in life and different things that, or moments when something special happened. And rarely is it ever something grand and a miracle and all those different things when my life is changed, when something in a day happens that changes my mood, brings a smile to my face. It's usually a small act. What we would consider a small deed that someone may have done. You don't have to go through the process of like what we do with our outreach, because you know that takes time to build. That takes momentum. That takes people to support and love and see what you're doing and want to become a part of it. I'm talking about on a daily basis, when you're going to the grocery store, when you're picking your kid up from school, when you're going to the gas station to fill up your car and somebody needs a hand, somebody needs some support, somebody needs a little love, a small act of kindness, something that lets them know that, you know, maybe not everyone in this world is bad. You know, and I know we all go through those days where we're just like, does anyone care? Does anyone see me? And yeah, the reality is that God does. The reality is that God cares for us. But having someone in our lives show a little interest, show a little compassion, is of great value. And I can think back to times when all I needed to do was talk. All I needed to do was express what's going on in my life. And those few individuals along the way that stopped and listened and gave a hug, even though I wasn't really receptive to the hug, that went out of their way and spent their time on me, helped to change my life. And so as I go through this part of my life, as my days dwindle down instead of add up, I think that might be why I've decided to do outreach, ministry, things like that, or God has led me just in daily life to show a little care, give back from all the taking that I have taken over the years, just a little bit. A small act of kindness, a small act of generosity, a quick prayer. You see, God hears all prayers. It doesn't have to be long and eloquent and all those different things. It can be, dear Jesus, oh my friend. Bless them, keep them. You know the need. God bless them. Amen. Something simple, something beautiful, something that can change someone's day. That can change my day. That can change your day. You see, sometimes we have to be ready and we have to go through as we prepare ourselves. You know, one of the things I try to pray when I remember to is that, dear Lord, bring someone across my path that I can help today. You know, that's not always the prayer of salvation. That's not always feeding. That's not always clothing. That's a small portion of our ministry and of our life. But I'm talking about on a day-to-day, holding the door, helping to change a tire, giving somebody a few bucks, looking online, saying something encouraging to someone, praying for someone who asked for you to pray for them and keep them covered. Those things mean a lot. You see, we can't isolate ourselves and put ourselves into a box. What we need to do is a little act of kindness, a little act of good today. And if we do one little act today, and a little bit more tomorrow, and a little bit more the next day, and if we all did it, if we all did a little something kind, how we could change the situations in our towns and in our cities and in our neighborhoods and in our families. Just a little something kind, a little something good. Because y'all, you encourage me, you inspire me on a daily basis with your little comments and your love and care for our ministry and just simply sometimes the act of saying, keep it up, good job, can help someone along the way. Ladies and gentlemen, maybe we can ask God, hey Lord, why don't you show me someone today that I can help along the way? And if we all did a little of that, how this world could change.